Yes, fellas. Well, it's a good day. Okay, so as you can see, my time here is 04 a.m. in the morning. Okay, now what am I gonna do today? I'm gonna set up my secure folder, right? And then I'll be doing it on my phone, like straight up, so then you would be able to do that by yourself. Now, what is the secure folder? Well, the secure folder, it's a secure folder, a folder in your on your Note 8 that is designed to keep your stuff private. And when I say private, I mean very private. There is also a feature whereby you can secure your secure folder in the cloud also. Okay, so it's like a phone within a phone, like a certain software partition within your phone that is secure, you know. So once you have your folders inside there or your private files, somebody get into them, hmm, it's basically like virtually impossible, right? If they don't have the password or whatever you put to secure it, okay? So first of all, let us go and look and see where your secure folder is. So you know when you have your secure folder, you can keep your real personal things there that you don't want anybody to see who happen to run into your phone. Okay, so here is it. That's the folder here, secure folder. And as you can see, it says protect your data, keep prying eyes away from your private files and apps. With secure folder, only you can access the private pictures, notes, and apps on your phone. So in other words, you can have pictures, you can have apps, you can buy your notes, whatever you want to put in there. Once it is private and you want to protect it, you put it in your secure folder. So we click next. So we're taking our time. Make secure copies of your apps. Add copies of apps that only you can access. You can create separate accounts for your secure folder. Yes, you can. So, what you want to do, you want to start now? So, let us start so we will see what is going on here. So, you click on start, and then you have the different sign into your Samsung account. Let you reset the Samsung account, let you reset your secure folder lock if you forget it. And then they have a notice. Secure folder is an independent secured space designed to block unauthorized access from outside. If rooted or a custom ROM is detected, secure folder may be automatically and permanently locked to protect the data inside, and you will no longer have access to the data stored in secure folder. Therefore, please back up important data before storing it in secure folder. So, as you can see, the fact of the matter is, brethren, is this, that if you try or if you root your phone, believe me, secure folder wouldn't work. Don't try to see, it won't work. Huh? You have to remember that. So if you view more, you have what is secure folder. Secure folder is an independent secured space available to users designed to block unauthorized access from outside. So you get a very comprehensive understanding of what secure folder is all about. Okay, right. So as you can see, automatic lock data backup. So you could do your stuff. So let us we do without reading all this. Let us confirm and see what is happening here. Right. So now that they say it is secure folder, to set up your secure folder, you'll have to put a pattern, a pin, a password, or you can even put fingerprints or iris. Now, for the sake of this, for the sake of this video, I know saying you have to do it, you have to choose which is most secure for you. For the sake of this video, I will use a pin, right? Okay, so I will use a pin, so I select pin and I click next. So you must don't forget this pin whenever you want to go to your secure folder. So the pin, and then you have continue, right? Good. So there we go. So as you can see at the bottom here, it's scrolling taking place. It is creating your secure folder, right? And then it is telling you what you can do. Keep your app secure. You can add files easily, stuff like that. So I will get down to all that. Okay. Right. So it is processing now. And then as you can see inside here, those are default applications within your secure folder. Those are default. So if you go in there, you can see you got your camera inside it, inside your secure folder. So you can use your camera, right? Well, those are default. You have your email, so you could set up. I have email set up, but that you'll be able to set up a different set of email. It would not be the emails that you have already on your phone. It will be just a completely different set of emails. So in other words, you'll be functioning with secure folder like how somebody might say, okay, it's like, see, you're ready to set up new emails, right? Right. So it will be like a phone within a phone, right? So you have your gallery, so your special pictures where you put in this gallery. You understand? They would not be accessed normally through your phone. You'll only access it if you get into the secure folder, right? You have special contacts you want to keep private, it's the same way, right? If you have, okay, like if you open my files, you would not be seeing the files that is already on your phone. So even if you go internal storage, right, you could see that because that is on the internal, but you would not see sort the files that are there on your internal storage. You would not see it. Your downloads, you would not see it. It's a completely new internal storage that is happening here. You definitely are not seeing the SSD card, right? So that is your secure folder. And if you look at this, when you open this, right, to make sure that you are in secure folder, you see right down at the end down here, right down at the end, you see that little key looking icon down here. That is to tell you that you are in the secure folder, right? So that's it. And then you have your internet. You solve the internet privately in your secure folder. Okay, so that is the thing about it. So you could do whatever you want. You could add more apps. For example, if you want to add an app, you click on add app, and the apps would load. Give it like a moment. So it depends on how much you want to add. Let's say you want to add about a 3 app. You just click on this here, right? You maybe you want to click on Aristo, and then you maybe add gadget. So what would happen here now is that these 3 apps I just click on, right, they will be added, right? But then how they will be added, they will be adding a version of themselves that is untouched. For example, if I put in box, I already log into box and you could see my files. But if I add in box here, when I go to secure folder, you'll realize that box have to re-sign in to box, maybe on a different account that I may want to sign into. So let us click add, right? So it's installing, right? So as you can see, those are what I add: Aristo, Babel, Box. Now, if you open Box, you will ask me to sign up or to log in, right? So that it will be a different version, not a different version, but a completely new box untouched, right? Good. Now, you have to be aware, and is that okay? Like if I click on box, let me see, you see box inside the secure folder. Leave it there for a moment. Let me get out of here for a moment, and let me look for box. All right, so let me look for a box here, and I will show you what I'm talking about. All right, so you have box here. You see I already log into box, right? But then when you go to secure folder now, right? When you go to the secure folder, right? Not a worry, just don't. It will secure in a while, but I'm moving it fast, so right. So if you go to secure folder, as you can see, I have to sign into a new box. So that is how secure folder work. If you want to add a file, you click on this, right? And if it's an image you want to add, you click on this, and then whatever image, like I have this image here, I want to click on this image and maybe that image, and I done, right? So move files or copy them, you copy them, right? So when you copy them now, what happen is you go into, let's say you go to gallery, right? And you see there is your two files that you just bring in here. So these files would not be seen by anybody. Now if it's files you want to move, you can move them, and they would move out from the main the main the phone itself, and go to that secure folder, right? So, and it will be secured. Once you want it to be private, it will be secure. So, fellas, all them kind of sick pictures you want to keep hidden, you got it, secure folder, right? So, if you open your camera, any picture you take with that camera will be staying in the secure folder. So, if you want to take some nasty pictures like some people just want to do, then you go ahead, right? So you have AdGuard. If you open it, you'll have to, well, do it all over again. If you want to do that, you have Samsung Notes, you can do that. Okay. Now here you can edit your apps, like if maybe you want to take out. So let's say I click on maybe I click on AdGuard or whatever. I don't need Aristo inside here. I could just uninstall it. And if it uninstall, it doesn't mean that it uninstall on your phone. So let me just uninstall it. So you uninstall it. And if you could uninstall it, you could hide it. But why hide it inside your own thing? Right? So you uninstall it. Okay? So when you uninstall them now, let's go back to that. And what was the thing? Was Box and Aris2 and stuff like that. Okay, so if you go here, what you'll do, well, I'll just show you. You see Box is still there, right? Then you have AdGuard is still there. You have Aristo still here, so it would not uninstall the apps on the phone, only from the um from the secure folder. All right, good. So the next thing I need to show you is this. So once you have your apps and thing there, you could do say click here and see what other options you have. You have customers icon, you have settings. Let's check your settings for a moment. Let's check your settings for a moment. And this is your settings here. You can have it on your lock is a pin, auto lock secure folder, right? Lock when the screen turn off. So in other words, if you want to lock, you can lock immediately. When the screen turn off, it lock. After 5 minutes, after 10 minutes, you choose. And after 30 minutes, when phones restarts, so you can lock your folder anytime you want. You have control over your locking. Currently, it's on when the screen turn off. But I'm talking to you, so the screen haven't turned off as yet. So that means I could just access it as long as it is there, right? So show secure folder, or you could even hide it too, right? Your manner of securing your lock, you use a pin, right? Right, so you have a pin there. We don't need to go and do any kind of thing, right? Then your apps, right? So you have right, so you have different apps. That's the apps that you could use with your secure folder. You see the little blue thing, that is what you got in there, right? So you can use all these accounts. Well, you could add an account, a different account to access that, right? Then you have more settings. So then you could use your Samsung Pass. Well, I think most of you know what is Samsung Pass. Yeah. Samsung Pass secure your passwords. So when you want to log back in on your phone, it is activated. You don't have to type it in again. Right. So we have that, and then they tell you about secure folder. Right. So can check for updates. Your phone isn't connected to a network. That's correct because I have airplane mode on. But you can do that and start your business out. Right. So with that, you have a good idea as to how secure folder will work. So if you want to lock it now, there is this padlock on top here. You click on lock, right? So if it is locked, then when you go back here, you have to have your pin to get back in. If I don't have my pin, then I'm locked out permanent. So there it is. I have it like this. Or if you wait until it turn off based on the manner of security you choose, then it will automatically lock when the screen turn off. But for now, I'm just locking it like this. So once I get out from using it, then I just locked it, and there we are. Well, you can also take your secure folder, it's normal, and you could put it on your phone if you want easy access. But mind you, people will see secure folder and they can't get in because you alone has the key, right? So you have your pin, so you can open your secure folder. Then you can do what you want to do. You can add apps, you can add files and stuff like that, and then you'll be okay. Okay, so I just like locking it, right? And there you go. So that is how you set up your secure folder, and that is how you use your secure folder. So be at peace, be blessed. I will most definitely see you in another video.